Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Mayati binti Madri, and today I would like to present my innovation called Clam, an e-module for school laboratory chemical storage management. Before we move into my innovation, I would like to first introduce myself. As I've mentioned, my name is Mayati binti Madri, a final year student in the Faculty of Science and Mathematics, and currently I'm studying in the degree of Education in Chemistry with Honours. For my institution, I am currently studying in Sultan Idris Education University. Every day, science classes across our schools came alive with bubbling reactions, colorful solutions, and excited students learning how the world works. But behind all of this, there is someone whose work is often overlooked, which is the laboratory assistants. They ensure that chemicals are labeled correctly, stored safely, prepared on time, and is ready for every lesson. However, a lot of them are actually facing real challenges such as outdated manuals, inconsistent procedure, lack of training, as well as the lack of standardized guidance. These challenges does not just affect the laboratory assistants, they also affect the safety of the laboratories, the efficiency of the teaching, and ultimately the learning experience for all of the children. With that, we ask ourselves, how do we empower laboratory assistants with the confidence and the knowledge that they need anytime, anywhere? From that question sparks my innovation, which is Clam, a digital e-module that is designed to transform the chemical storage in our school laboratories. This module is accessible, interactive, and standardized. Well, how do we say it? A modern solution for modern laboratories. Moving on to the objective of my innovation, there are three main objectives of this project. The first one is to strengthen safety culture by providing lab assistants with clear, accurate, as well as accessible guidance. Secondly, is to standardize chemical management so that all the schools around the country will be able to follow the same reliable procedure. And last but not least is to reduce chemical waste, which support both sustainability and cost efficiency. You may ask why I decided to create an e-module for this problem. Well, there are three main justifications for my choice. The first one is that an e-module supports the 21st century digital competence. Schools today are rapidly moving toward a digital learning and modernized classroom system. Therefore, by using an e-module, we not only align with the educational trend, but also help build digital literacy in laboratory assistant. This ensures that training is not only effective but also relevant for current and future technological needs. Secondly, it is accessible and convenient. Laboratory assistant can learn anytime and anywhere with an e-module, whether it being before school, after school, or even during lesson preparation. There is no need for them to wait for scheduled workshop, relying on senior staff for guidance, or depend on printed, outdated manuals. The training becomes flexible, self-paced, and accessible on any digital device. Lastly, it is cost-effective and environmentally sustainable. Traditional training requires repeated printing of manuals, safety procedures, and chemical management procedures, which all will turn out outdated over time. With an e-module, it eliminates this cost and reduces paper waste. Any updated or new information can actually be added digitally, ensuring that the module is accurate and up-to-date with no additional expenses.
The development of the Clam e-module follows the flowchart that is shown below, from the need analysis to the current stage, which is the implementation and data collection. The first step in the development of the Clam e-module is the need analysis. This is where we identify real issue faced by school laboratory assistant through interviews, observation, and reviewed lab records to understand the problem such as inconsistent labeling, outdated SDS, poor storage practice, and lack of training resources. These steps help ensure that the e-module is built based on actual need and not assumption. From the need analysis done, it is observed that the most critical issue faced by laboratory assistant is safety or hazard issue as well as the lack of training or guidance. They also voice out that an e-module that they wishes to have must include safety data sheet access and usage history as well as inventory tracking. Next is the design phase. After understanding the problem, I began designing a systematic plan for the e-module. I selected essential topics like chemical storage, inventory handling, hazard symbols, waste disposal, and emergency procedure to be included in the e-module. This step ensures that the whole module follows a clear structure before I began creating the content. Moving on to the development stage. At this stage, I began transforming my systematic plan into a complete structured learning module. I organized the topic into clear chapters, developed step-by-step instruction, and integrate real example relevant to school laboratory practice. The development of this module followed the CTML theory, which is the cognitive theory of multimedia learning. After the e-module is developed, I began to the next stage, which is expert evaluation stage. Before releasing the module, I consulted 2 experts that were assigned to me to obtain their opinion. They checked the accuracy, clarity, and practicality of the content. These steps ensure that the module meets professional and safety standards. The percentage of agreement obtained from both experts were 91.67% respectively. And currently, my e-module is in the implementation and data collection stage. I tested the e-module with actual school laboratory assistant. They use the module and provide feedbacks on navigation, clarity, and usefulness of the e-module in their everyday tasks. A pilot study was done in order to help identify what works well and what needs improvement based on real users' experience.
Innovation is about solving real problems with meaningful solutions. Through this e-module, I aim to uplift the hidden heroes in our school laboratories, which is the laboratory assistant. With better training, better understanding, and better tools, we can create a laboratory that are safer, more organized, and more efficient. Most importantly, this innovation helps shape a safer learning environment for every student who steps into the school science laboratory. I believe that this e-module is more than just an educational tool. It's a step toward transforming science education in schools. With that, I would like to end my presentation. I am deeply thankful for this honor and opportunity.